This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards KXI 98, Marshalltown, Iowa. Operating at a frequency of 162.55 MHz. This station serves Marshalltown and surrounding areas.
The National Weather Service in Des Moines has issued Tornado Watch number 329 in effect for the following counties. In Iowa, Appanoose, Benton, Black Hawk, Buchanan, Butler, Clark, Davis, Decatur, Franklin, Grundy, Hamilton, Hardin, Iowa, Jasper, Jefferson, Keokuk, Lucas, Mahaska, Marion, Marshall, Monroe, Polk, Poweshiek, Story, Tama, Van Bruin and Warren. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Destructive tornadoes, large hail up to 5 inches in diameter, thunderstorm wind gusts to 90 miles per hour, and dangerous lightning are possible in these areas. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards WXJ73, located on a tower in Rock Island, Illinois, operating at a frequency of 162.55 MHz, serving the Quad Cities metro and surrounding area. Here is the hazardous weather outlook for the Quad Cities and surrounding areas. Day 1, we are under a high risk for severe weather.
The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued Tornado Watch number 329 in effect until midnight for the following counties. In Iowa, Cedar, Clinton, Des Moines, Dubuque, Henry, Jackson, Johnson, Jones, Lee, Louisa, Lynn, Muscatine, Scott and Washington. And the following counties in Illinois: Henry, Mercer, Rock Island and Whiteside. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Destructive tornadoes, hail up to 5 inches in diameter, thunderstorm wind gusts to 90 miles per hour, and dangerous lightning are all possible in and around the watch area. Persons should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio for the latest information. The National Weather Service in Des Moines has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following counties: Marshall, Jasper, Tama and Poweshiek. Until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near the Marshall-Jasper County lines moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts, hail up to golf ball size. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect damage to roofs, siding and trees. Locations impacted include but are not limited to Montour, Tama, Toledo, Chelsea, Grinnell, Malcolm, Brooklyn, Victor. Precautionary preparedness actions. For your protection, move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will relay your report to the National Weather Service in Des Moines. The National Weather Service in Des Moines has issued a tornado warning for eastern Tama County, eastern Poweshiek County, Benton County, Iowa County, until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm with strong rotation was located over Brooklyn, moving east at 25 miles per hour. This tornado warning replaces the severe thunderstorm warning that was in effect for the same area. Hazard: tornado. Source: National Weather Service Doppler radar and law enforcement reported funnel cloud. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Belle Plaine at 5:55, Keystone at 6:02, Van Horn at 6:10. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include but is not limited to Luzerne, Blairstown, Norway, Walford, Ladora, Marengo, and Williamsburg. Precautionary preparedness actions. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Good afternoon, this is Sarah Stone with TV9 First Alert Weather. Currently, we have tornado warnings for Tama and Poweshiek counties for a storm that is showing some very strong rotation on radar. There have been recent reports of funnel clouds around the city of Tama, going eastward. There is a chance that this may hit the Cedar Rapids metro within an hour or so. Hang on, the Weather Service has issued a new warning for Benton and Iowa counties until 6:45. They are saying now that there is a confirmed tornado on the ground just crossing the Tama-Benton County line, and there are strong damaging winds just south in Iowa County. The tornado is on an east-northeast track moving at 25 miles per hour. If it keeps going, this tornado is going to impact the southwest metro. So I'm saying to those on the southwest side of Cedar Rapids, I'd prepare to take cover because I wouldn't doubt that they may extend the warning to include you guys. Sirens have been reported going off in Benton and Iowa counties. If you are driving home in this, I would pull over and shelter until the storm passes.
Tornado emergency for Cedar Rapids. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a tornado warning for southern Lynn County in eastern Iowa, Johnson County in eastern Iowa, until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Walford, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Cedar Rapids and surrounding areas. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, National Weather Service Doppler radar and storm spotters confirmed tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Cedar Rapids at 6:40, Kirkwood Community College at 6:45, Ely at 6:50. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include the Eastern Iowa Airport, Lisbon, and Mount Vernon. This includes Interstate 380 between mile markers 10 and 17. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows, if in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Good evening everyone, this is Andy Peckin for WHTDM, currently running in emergency mode due to severe weather threatening the area. Currently we have a tornado threat that is set to impact the Wheatland area within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Reports have been coming in that a large wedge tornado has been on the ground moving along Highway 30. This tornado has already caused significant damage to the southwest side of Cedar Rapids and points eastward. The tornado is currently moving over clearance at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. The Weather Service is probably going to issue a tornado warning for western Clinton County anytime now. Wait, I'm just getting informed by my producer that there is a new tornado warning for western Clinton County. The Weather Service is calling a tornado emergency for Wheatland and points east. If you are in Wheatland, take cover now. We here at WHTD are currently taking shelter as sirens have started going off here in Wheatland and throughout Clinton County. My producer is telling me to come to the basement now. We will try to stay on the air as long as we can.
Tornado emergency for Clinton. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a tornado warning for Clinton County in eastern Iowa, western Whiteside County in northwest Illinois, until 9:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and catastrophic tornado was located over DeWitt moving east at 35 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Clinton. This is a mass casualty situation. Hazard. Deadly tornado. Source: storm spotters and law enforcement confirmed 3.5-mile wide wedge tornado along Highway 30 in Grand Mound. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near DeWitt at 8:23, Clinton at 8:35, Fulton at 8:37. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Lowmore, Clinton Municipal Airport, Comanche, Morrison, Union Grove. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and catastrophic tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornado emergency for the Quad Cities and surrounding areas. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a tornado warning for Scott County in eastern Iowa, Rock Island County in northwestern Illinois, until 9:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and catastrophic tornado was located 5 miles west of Walcott, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for the Quad Cities and surrounding areas. This is a potential mass casualty situation. Hazard: deadly tornado. Source: National Weather Service Doppler radar and law enforcement confirmed 3.5-mile wide wedge tornado south of Tipton in Cedar County. Impact: flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Considerable damage to mobile homes, vehicles, and businesses is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Walcott at 8:25, Davenport at 8:33, Bettendorf at 8:35, Moline at 8:40. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Rock Island, Milan, East Moline, and Oak Grove. This includes Interstate 80 from exit 284 to exit 11, Interstate 74 from exit 1 to exit 12, and Interstate 280. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and life-altering tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornado emergency for Dixon and points eastward. The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a tornado warning for Lee County in north central Illinois, southern Ogle County in north central Illinois, DeKalb County in north central Illinois, until 10:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 2 severe thunderstorms with 2 confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornadoes have collided and formed a very massive tornado just west of Sterling Rock Falls, moving east at 45 miles per hour. This is a life-altering storm. Grim consequences will come if precautions are not taken immediately. Hazard: massive and catastrophic tornado. Source: storm spotters and law enforcement confirmed massive tornado impacting Sterling Rock Falls. Impact: this is a mass casualty situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Complete destruction of neighborhoods and businesses is very likely. The tornado will be near Dixon at 9:53, Franklin Grove at 9:59, Rochelle at 10:05. This includes Interstate 39 from exits 87 to 104 and Interstate 88 from exits 76 to 94. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and life-altering tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado.
Good evening, folks. It is currently 10:30 p.m. here at WGN 720 AM studios. We currently have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 10:45 for DuPage and Cook counties. The primary threat for this storm is hail, but the Weather Service is getting ready to issue a tornado warning for the greater Chicago area due to what they are calling a life-altering tornado moving along the Interstate 88 corridor. This tornado started off as 2 large and extremely dangerous tornadoes starting in Iowa and then fusing together all the way in Whiteside County in northwestern Illinois. Current reports estimate that this tornado is approximately 7.5 miles wide and is causing apocalyptic damage to the point where there is absolutely nothing left. This tornado is massive and shouldn't be messed with. We have a trained spotter video of this massive storm from DeKalb County that we have posted on our social media. For those of you that want to try getting pictures and videos of this thing, don't. This tornado is way too dangerous for people to not be in shelter. I'm just being informed by my producer that the National Weather Service has called a tornado emergency for the greater Chicago area for, and I quote, an apocalyptic situation with total destruction possible. Infrastructure will be destroyed along with anything in its path. Oh God. I've heard wording close to this in a warning, but never this bad. We are currently evacuating all non-essential personnel to shelter at this current time. This tornado is currently exiting DeKalb County and entering DuPage County at this current moment. According to the warning, this storm is moving at 55 miles per hour and will be here really soon. My producer is yelling at me to get to shelter right now. Holy shit, I see it. If you are in Chicago, go underground now.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the LaSalle County Emergency Management. A general emergency has been declared at the LaSalle County Nuclear Generating Station due to a partial meltdown of reactor number 1. A large and extremely dangerous tornado impacted the plant last night, causing damage to the reactor along with widespread power outages in the area. Residents in the 5-mile protective zone are under an involuntary evacuation due to the possibility of radioactive materials being released into the air. Residents in the 10-mile zone beyond the 5 miles are under a voluntary evacuation. Residents outside that zone within 20 miles of the plant are asked to shelter in place and await further instructions. The following message is being transmitted by order of the White House, the Iowa State Patrol, and the Illinois State Police. Explosions have occurred at both the Quad Cities Nuclear Generating Station in Cordova and the Byron Nuclear Generating Station in Ogle County. Debris from Maxnado has struck the Byron plant, causing the reactors to melt down and cause a large fire, resulting in an explosion. One of the 2 tornadoes that became Maxnado hit the Quad City plant during its sudden northward track, causing both reactors to melt down, resulting in a large fire. The explosion sent flames across the Mississippi River into Iowa, striking a northbound parked Canadian Pacific locomotive whose crew was in a nearby shelter. The train had corn products and brand new cars in the container cars, with 6 tanker cars being filled with hazardous materials. The train has derailed and exploded, with more explosions expected. All residents in a 50-mile radius of the Quad City Generating Station are under a voluntary evacuation. Those within the 30-mile radius of the Byron Nuclear Generating Station are under an involuntary evacuation due to the possibility of radioactive materials being in the air. Those outside the radius are being asked to shelter in place at this time.